Hello and thank you for joining me for your daily reading. So today we're taking a look at doing a dreams and blessings spread. So we're going to look at where you're at right now, what your dreams are, what it is that you need to release in order to get to your dreams. We're going to look at the baby steps towards your goals and dreams, the big steps towards your goals and dreams, the blessings that are coming in towards you, and any lessons that you're going to learn along the way, okay? So if all of that sounds great, then it's wonderful to have you here with me. If that doesn't sound like it's your thing, not a problem at all. Just go check out any of my other readings. You might find something there that's suitable for you instead, okay? As always, please do keep in mind that these reads are general, so they're not necessarily going to resonate for everybody, or they might not resonate for you straight away, okay? As with everything, you need to use your discernment and be patient, and definitely don't feel that any read or any tarot reader is personally attacking you, okay? These are general readings. Right, so your advice and guidance for today. What is going on for you guys? Okay, overall energy is the sun. Beautiful. So this obviously is an energy of hope. It's optimism, it's growth, abundance, warmth as well. So I'm feeling with this one that if you're not currently in this energy, then you very soon will be, okay? You've got the Two of Wands underneath that one, which is taking charge and taking control, making firm decisions in your life, but then also putting the action behind what it is that you've decided, okay? So the combination of the Sun and the Two of Wands, maybe there's an issue to do with your energy levels. Maybe your energy levels have been quite low, so you could be feeling over the next coming days, or perhaps the next coming weeks, that you're going to have an increase in your energy levels. That this is like a return of your inspirations, okay? Now also with this combination, I'm feeling that Spirit is telling you to be bold, to be decisive, to be fierce, to show resoluteness, be shameless. Okay, that there's nothing wrong with being ambitious. I know that, especially in the spiritual community, that there's a lot of words that get thrown around as if they were dirty words, and they're actually not, okay? Ambition being one of them, and ego being another, okay, just as examples. These are not dirty words, okay? They're absolutely not. It's important for you to be ambitious in life. If you're not ambitious, then what are you doing? Do you know what I mean? So it's you're being encouraged to tap in to your own ambitions. And in fact, with this Two of Wands, is literally reaching for the stars, okay? Now, I get the suspicion that I'm speaking to a collective who are struggling with imposter syndrome, you know. Who do I think I am? Why do I think that I can do this? Who am I kidding type thing? Well, you've every right to take up space, okay? You have every right to tap into your ambitions. And in fact, Spirit's telling you to do just that, okay? Be shameless and resolute. There's also a message about future planning as well. And you are actually making progress towards your plans for the future, okay? This could also indicate that there might well be a choice that you have to make between partners, maybe between jobs, maybe a choice between like where to live type thing. Okay, so they're saying with the Sun and the Two of Wands, whatever big choice it is that you have to make over the next coming weeks, make sure that you're making these choices, you're taking the action that you're needing to take from a place of hope, from a place of optimism, from a place of enthusiasm and excitement, rather than from a place of fear, okay? As soon as you start making any decisions from a place of fear, that's when you're going to find that things will start to backfire, things will start to go wrong, okay? So Spirit's saying, make your choices over the next few days or weeks from a place of the sun energy rather than, for example, the place of the moon or the place of the devil, okay? Recognizing that you have more control and more influence over what happens in your life than you might actually realize, okay? Now, you're here currently. Yeah, strength. Beautiful. I love this. This deck is like the cutest deck I've ever seen. It was actually gifted to the channel, and it makes me smile every time I use the deck. It genuinely does. It's just so adorable. So currently you're in this place of strength, courage, diplomacy. It's like I want to say it's a gentle power, especially in this deck, okay? Because she's not actually a lion, she's wearing the lion suit. It's that place of gentle control, gentle, like soft control. So this is saying for you, like, you don't have to force anything. Okay, you don't have to be abrupt, or you don't have to be abrasive. This is soft control. That's why it's diplomacy as well. And if you remember, in traditional tarot, it's a maiden and a lion. Now, the lion could easily kill the maiden, and equally the maiden could kill the lion. You know, there's a trust thing that goes on in the traditional strength. In this one, it kind of brings up the feeling of being comfortable in your own skin. Do you know what I mean? It's like being courageous and persuasive, but from a place of fun, you know, from a place of that soft strength. It is difficult to explain. It came up in a read last week, where it was like the contradiction between being strong but gentle at the same time. Like, it's more than possible. That's this energy right here. Being strong but gentle at the same time. And for those who know, you know, okay? It's like having a backbone, but without the need to be nasty about it. Do you know what I mean? It's also a very patient energy. So I do feel that at the moment you are trying to you are trying to hold on. Basically, you're trying to hold on as best you can, but it feels like you're also trying your best not to allow it to get you to this place of depression. Or exhaustion as well, you know. I mean, you'll know how it is when you've been working on something for so long, whether that be a career or yourself or a house, whatever, and it just feels like nothing's moving, nothing's changing, nothing's progressing. Do you know what I mean? It's like that. It's you're holding on as best you can. You're still trying to be as hopeful and optimistic as you possibly can, you know. Again, with that soft control, okay? This one also does indicate to me that you are overcoming your difficulties, and you're doing it in a way that you're making it look fun. You know, you're overcoming your difficulties where other people from the outside looking in are definitely feeling inspired by you, okay? Because there's a lot of influence within the strength energy. So you are influencing others right now, whether you're aware of it or not, okay? And with you taking on this attitude of, do you know what, whatever is being chucked at me, I'm just going to deal with it as best I can. You know, you've got other people watching you do that, and they're taking notes, okay? Right, your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, your ambitions. The Two of Swords, interesting. So in this deck, you can see, like, she's basically charging, she's ready for battle, okay? It looks like she's about to attack someone. It reminds me of a lot of the animes, you know, which is quite a different energy from the traditional Two of Swords, where normally it's about indecision. You know, it's like a stalemate or an avoidance type issue, okay? I would say with this one that there's probably, because it's coming out in your dreams, your hopes, wishes, and ambitions, it's probably going to be about how you're undecided at this point in time about exactly what your dreams are, maybe whether or not they're practical, okay, because it's also about weighing up all of your different options as well. I feel with this one that it is time for you to definitely start making a decision about what your dreams are, and then you can start taking action towards it. I need more information on the Two of Swords, please, for our collective. Why is this the Two of Swords as our collective's hopes, dreams, and ambitions? Okay. The Chariot and the Nine of Wands. Okay. At the moment, you just want some kind of growth. You just want some kind of movement. Okay. So I'm not seeing any grand dreams or ambitions here right now. So I'm speaking to a collective who is focused at the moment on surviving, and then later on down the line they can start figuring out how they're going to thrive. But this is definitely, because it looks like a rogue. Do you know what I mean? It kind of looks like a rogue from anime, and usually their backstories is, you know, they've had quite a hard life, they've had a difficult upbringing, they've been dragged through quite a lot of shit, and they normally do have a bit of an attitude on them, and there's a reason behind that, and they're the ones that almost always take the risks. Do you know what I mean? They're the first ones usually to take all the risks. So I am speaking to someone who's got that kind of energy or personality to them, and at the moment they are in survival mode. Some of yous are in survival mode right now, definitely. That's why that's coming out as your dreams. It's like, look, I just want to survive this moment right here, right now, and then everything else I can take care of later on. You know, like the grander dreams, the grander aspirations. I can take care of all that right now. But it's like someone's afraid here to think too far ahead into the future, which is perfectly understandable, because yes, anything could change on you on a dime. That's absolutely true. Spirit's reminding you here that, look, while that is real and valid, it is also important for you to, you know, keep in your mind's eye, or maybe even figure out what your dreams are. Okay, that is important, because that can help to fuel you as well. Because we've got, you have successes in the face of difficulty with the Chariot. You have success in the face of difficulty. And then believe in yourself and have courage to continue. So I'm definitely speaking to a collective here who is more focused on the practicalities of day-to-day life right now, which again, very, very valid. Okay. Okay, so what is it that you're needing to release? The Ace of Wands. Interesting, because that's something brand new. So they're saying it's probably going to be unwise for you to start anything brand new right now. Okay, so let's find out why that would be. And it's illustrated with the cutest little octopus you've ever seen. Octopuses are octopi, are symbols for multitasking, but also very high levels of intelligence. So I'm speaking to a group of very intellectual individuals then as well. And there's another star. There's another star. It's like reaching for the stars. It feels like you've not been given the opportunities here, collective. That's how it feels. You might have had a lot of hopes, dreams, and ambitions in the past, But you were never given the opportunity to indulge in that. Clarify the Ace of Wands as something that our collectives needing to release. Thank you. The Queen of Swords off balance and the Six of Cups off balance. Okay. Yeah, this is someone who's been screwed over by life. In more ways than one, definitely. Yeah. So I feel that this energy, as your overall energy, that's who you used to be. That's who you used to be. Because we've got someone here who is missing who they used to be. They're missing that version of themselves where they were happy, where they were optimistic, where they were hopeful about life, where they were reaching for the stars, where they had high hopes. That's who someone used to be, because what you're needing to release is the Six of Cups off balance. It's nostalgia. It's somebody being overly cynical. That's what's needing to be released. And it's came out with the Queen of Swords off balance. Now, it doesn't matter what physical gender you are or you associate with, okay? There is no gender in tarot. It's just the polarization of the feminine and the masculine principle. But this Queen of Swords off balance, this is someone who is being very critical of themselves. They're being very cruel to themselves. They're being very overbearing to themselves. They're being very bitter towards themselves. They could even be very dismissive of themselves. And then it's like subconsciously that is then projected outwards onto other people, and running the risk of becoming critical, cruel, overbearing, bitter and dismissive over others, because that's how you've been treated, because that's the life that you've known. It's like I can't remember what book it's from, but they say when you stared into the abyss long enough, the abyss stares back. That's this energy here. That's what you're needing to release. So someone has been living in survival mode for far too long that they have actually now become a completely different version of themselves. They do not recognize themselves anymore. They have become cold, cruel, and detached, not just from themselves, but from other people as well, because of their life experiences. And then grieving for the person that they used to be. That's what you're needing to release. That's why Spirit's saying you can't start anything new right now. You've got to deal with this first. You've got to deal with this first before you can move on and start something new. You've got to turn these the correct way up. You've got to start making happy memories for yourself. Okay? It's like someone is definitely out of alignment massively with who they're supposed to be because of who they had to be. Does that make sense? So you're needing, I mean, this is needing, someone's needing help here to rediscover. It's not about going back to who you used to be. It's not about that, right? That's impossible. It's never going to happen. This is about becoming something new, something better. Okay? This is about how someone is needing to start rebuilding themselves into a version that is even better than what they started off with. You know, before life fucked them over. Okay? Someone's needing to go through their rebirth, through their Phoenix moment, if you will. Okay? You've got to release your this version of you. You've got to release that. Okay, baby steps towards your goals. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Self-confidence. Although that's going to be a huge deal. Okay. I'm surprised that that's come out in the baby steps. Because your Queen of Wands is very magnetic energy. So I suspect that Spirit's saying, think in terms of magnets. Think in terms of what it is that that you're attracting. Okay. And again, don't look at the gender. It's just about the energy. Baby steps is to be courageous, passionate. It's to find joy in your life. If you can't find joy in your life, it's create joy in your life. This is someone who is cheerful, very, very warm, very vibrant and determined as well. Okay. This is someone who is always busy doing something. Okay. I feel that what's being asked of you here, collective, is to start small, start doing the things that make you feel happy, start doing the things that you feel inspired by, because it is one's energy, right? And start processing whatever this resentment is here. Okay. Your blessings that's coming in towards you is the Four of Wands. Stability, security. It's a milestone. I love the Four of Wands because for me as a reader, it's one of the most stable cards in tarot. Okay, it's that strong foundation that you can build anything on. So the blessings that are coming in towards you, if not coming in towards you, then this is the blessings that you have right now. Okay, again, take it as it resonates. This is a stable home, a stable life. This is reaching your milestones in life. This is you being in harmony, that this is you being celebrated, or you helping others to celebrate themselves, okay? Because it can also be a card of community, okay? Because of the traditional name that is tied to this card, which is the Lord of Perfected Work, I feel that Spirit's telling you guys that you're already perfect. You're already perfect. It's like you just haven't realized it. Or that they could be asking, what is your version of perfection? Why do you feel that there's something missing here? Can you tell us about the Four of Wands for the blessings that's coming in towards our collective, please? Okay, Five of Wands, off balance. Okay, so we've got chaos there. And then we've got peace, serenity, and stability. Someone feels out of place when the environment is this, because they are accustomed to that as their environment. Someone feels like a fish out of water when there are no fights going on, when there's no drama going on, when there's just peace. So as people, we're naturally going to gravitate towards what feels familiar. Okay, so if someone has been brought up in survival mode, and then they try and have a relationship, for example, with someone who is not interested in drama, with someone who doesn't want to fight constantly, that's going to feel really weird to a person who has only ever known chaos and destruction in their lives. Might even feel boring as well. It's weird. It's really, really weird. And only those who have been through it can absolutely and completely understand what I just said. If you've not been through it, it's not going to make sense to you. The blessings is peace, stability, and tranquility. Okay, this Five of Wands, especially off balance, that's not a blessing. That's just what you're used to. Okay, big steps that you need to take. The Lovers. Yeah. Again, absolutely beautiful energy. This is a union. The union that you have between yourself and your higher self, and then the union that you have between yourself and another person. This is having values in alignment. Okay, this is a perfect union that is expressed through love. It could be a choice. It absolutely could be. And I feel the vast majority of people that I'm reading for are trying to make a choice between what they're familiar with, which is survival, and what is new to them, which is peace and tranquility. It's a nice, quiet, peaceful life. But then having to grapple with that thought of, oh, but that's boring. It's only boring because you're not used to it. Okay, you cannot live in survival mode forever. It's unhealthy. Okay. Can you tell us more about the Lovers, please? Page of Wands reversed, yeah. Page of Wands reversed. It's instability. It's making really bad choices. Page of Wands reversed. It can indicate conflict. It's a pessimistic energy. It's a lack of direction. It's a difficult one. This is a really difficult energy, because it's like I am trying to convince a collective of people here that their best options in life are the options that offer peace, stability, hope, growth. But I'm speaking to a collective that doesn't even believe that that exists in the first place. Page of Wands reversed to clarify the Lovers. Your big steps towards success is to understand that not everybody is out to hurt you. Yes, a lot of people have hurt you, that has left you with this here. Yes, a lot of people have hurt you, definitely. But it's time to get back to more of that sort of energy over here. Do you know what I mean? That's going to be a huge deal, to recognize that you're worth taking risks on. Seven of Cups is the lessons that you learn along the way. Yeah. Like literally a ghost. Ghosts of the past. Dictating. Not just the choices that you make now, the choices in jobs, the choices in partners, how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself. You know, but they're also, the ghosts of the past are dictating your future in a lot of ways because of that. It's like you're giving away so much of your power here to the ghosts of the past. This is searching for purpose. It's also very scattered energy. But you can see in this deck that every single one of these cups is empty. You can clarify the Seven of Cups for our collective's lessons, please. Yeah, Ten of Swords and the Two of Swords. It's under there the Knight of Wands. someone is afraid of betrayal. And someone is also afraid of ruining a good thing as well. You're being told that now is a good time for you to start doing what it is that you're wanting to do. And to stop allowing the past dictate what you do now, okay? The past is not in alignment with you. The people of the past are not in alignment with you. You can clarify that strength, please, for our collective. Thank you. It's off balance. The Hierophant off balance. Yeah. So this is something that you're currently working through, because you are getting to that place of starting to feel more comfortable in your own skin. You are getting to that place of finding the joy and the happiness in life. You are getting to that place of giving less of a shit about what other people may or may not think of you as well, with the Hierophant off balance. Because that's all sort of like going against the grain type thing. Do you know what I mean? It's like doing things differently. So it's like you were always singled out for being different somehow. Lessons that you've been learning are, some people are supposed to stay in your life, but then others not so much. And that's okay. You have a healing message for our collective, please. It just feels like quite a dark energy that's going on with this read. Dream thief. Refusal of the call. Yeah. Okay, number 13. Okay, dream thief. Rejection of the path of fulfillment and refusal of the call. The dream thief is a soft and compelling seductress. Her only purpose is to keep you hypnotized by comfort and sameness. She wants you to tell your old stories over and over so that you don't evolve beyond them. Ask yourself whether you're reverting back to the familiarity of your origin story of why you were wounded or when you were rejected. Do you talk about how your family molded you as a child without also acknowledging that you've already become someone else? Teaching from an old wound will never allow you a new adventure. Instead, bring to mind how you've already changed, remembering that you have new stories to rely and build upon. Do you want to move beyond the barrier of glass that you've placed between you and the horizon? You can, and it's not difficult. Answer the call to a new adventure and drop your resistance to sailing the uncharted seas of your potential. The wind will soothe and sing the dream thief to sleep so you can wake up and move forward. You're so much more than you know. Now it's time to express what is laying dormant. Your new adventure has already begun. So that's why we weren't seeing anything solid and tangible in this section here of your dreams, your hopes, your wishes, and your aspirations. Because what used to be there was literally beaten out of you, or otherwise stolen from you by these dream thieves. I knew that was suspect as soon as I seen that. And then they started describing the rogue type energy as well. I knew straight away that was sus. And it's right there. There's a lot of work to do here, collective. A lot. And the first protocol is to start figuring out who you are. And definitely, yes, come out of your comfort zone, because at the moment, your comfort zone is chaos, conflict. You feel uncomfortable when an environment is safe. You become suspicious when an environment is safe, or when a person's safe. You become suspicious of them. Why? Because it's something that you're not accustomed to. There's a lot of work to do here. A lot. But you will get through it. You absolutely will get through it. Right, so let's pull a bit of a cheeky card just to uplift the energy here for you, okay? Because that read was really heavy and serious. Same as always, if you're allergic to swearing or sarcasm, then just don't listen, okay? Right, you can't have a positive AF life with a negative AF mind. Right, so that's what the contradictions were all about when they were coming through there. You cannot have a positive as fuck life with a negative as fuck mind. Definitely. If you find yourself with a head full of crap, go watch some videos of babies laughing or of goats excitement fainting or of old people cursing. It's helpful to think of laughing as a mental pooper scooper. You've got to get the turds out so you have room for fresh, lovely thoughts. Yeah. I honestly don't know what else I can add to that read. That was quite an intense reading. But hopefully that has been helpful to somebody. If you feel that you need a personal reading, then I am taking bookings on my website, which is phoenixkeiatarot.com. The link for that is in my description box below. Don't forget to go check out all of the other daily readings and the zodiac readings as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.